That is linking data and spreadsheet. Very important lesson. Okay, things you need to understand. So when you will watch the video, you watch it very attentively. If you will find any difficulty, then you can ask me. So what is linking? Why we link the data? Okay, linking spreadsheet data enables you to keep the information updated without editing in multiple locations every time the data changes. The ability to create links eliminates the need of having identical data entered and updated in multiple sheets. This saves time, reduces errors, and improves data integrity. It is a quick way to get the data from one worksheet to another by using the copy and paste method. We can bring it from one worksheet to another, but if we will do copy and paste, if we will make some changes in the original location, that will not reflect in the linked location. Okay. So, if you link the data, if you make some changes in the original location, that will be automatically reflect in the what is it? The linked location. Okay, so how to do it? So for this, see, in such situations, you can create links where the cells in one worksheet to be linked with the cells in other worksheet of the same or different workbook. Okay, so reference to other worksheet can be done in a using a keyboard or a mouse. Difference is nothing. In if you will use a keyboard, you have to type the formula, and if you will use a mouse, then you have to just move the mouse to that location and bring the formula. That is the difference. Okay, it is up to you which one you will use. Okay, so now let us see how can we do it. Okay, see, I have a sheet 1 and I have stored some data here. You can see here that some roll number, name, and some marks are there. Okay, and in sheet 2, I have brought here roll number, name, but I want to calculate total and average marks in this sheet 2. You can rename the sheet, okay, if you want, and if you want means not want to remember, then this default names also you can use. Okay, so how to do? Is equal to go give sum. I want to make it total. Okay, so go to sheet 1. No, you write here, then write here sheet 1. Data will bring from sheet 1. So sheet 1. Okay, then you give an exclamation symbol. Then you go to sheet 1 and see where is your data stored. C2 to E2. Okay, C2 to E2. So you go here and write here sheet 1. Okay, then give exclamation, then write here C2, C2 to E2 with the parenthesis. Okay, now you can drag it here. So, oh, sorry, it becomes 767. That's a so big value. Okay, let me change it. Only 67. How the data is linked, you can see now. I have made it 67, so you can see the formula. It automatically changes to the value change, because now both the sheets are linked to with each other. Suppose here I am making some change, so instead of 23, I have made it 32. So 10 marks will be increased. So now let us see. Previously it was 155, so it becomes 164. So now the data is linked with each other with this formula. So whatever changes I will make with this set, means in the sheet 1, that will be reflected in the sheet 2. Okay, so this is the benefit of linking. And but this linking we have done in two sheets, same workbook in two sheets. So for better, suppose here I have written the formula. If you click here sheet 1 I have written, because this is the default name. But if you want to give a particular type of data you have kept in a sheet and you want to use, you can right click and rename the sheet. Okay, next I will show you how to do rename. Now let us come to what is creating reference to other workbooks. Okay, sometimes you may be required to link the contents of the cell among the different workbooks. This process is similar to what has been described for linking data among different sheets of the same workbook, but little bit difference in the formula. So how the formula I will write there, you can see here I have written here apostrophe s, then workbook name, worksheet name, okay, exclamation mark, then cell address. And then the syntax consists of actually three parts. One is workbook name, worksheet name, and cell address. There we are using only sheet name and cell address. Here one extra workbook name. Okay, so workbook name begins with a quote and is enclosed in the square brackets. Worksheet name ends with a quote and followed by an exclamation sign. Cell address refers to the cells need to be included in the link. Okay. And so now let us see how can we do it. Excel open. So for a small example, I'll take it. I am opening a new workbook. Okay. Here suppose okay, small example I'll take item, price, okay. So suppose item anything you can take. Okay. Suppose this is the one workbook and I have kept some data. Suppose one date I have purchased this much. Okay. So you can give a data. So if you want, suppose 23rd 07 this date. So this workbook I'll save. Need to be saved. Okay. Suppose item. Saved. Another workbook I'll open. I'm opening workbook. We're going to link different workbooks. So here suppose again, suppose it is for 24th 07/20, and another day I'll go to the market. And now with a different price. Let us save it. Now another workbook I am opening. Okay. Here suppose on day of 25th, I want to calculate Okay, let us calculate the total quantity. Okay, leave this two column. What is the total quantity I have purchased? Okay, so means the data will now come from both the workbooks to the third workbook. Okay, so how to do? Let us calculate it. Okay, do one thing. You insert a column here and item. The and total quantity I have purchased. Give equal to use sum. But not only always sum function, you can use any function. Okay. So according to your requirement. Now write the function. Give apostrophe s, then your square bracket. Okay. Then workbook name. First workbook name is your, all the workbooks are open here, you can see. So this is item. Okay, here I will take the data. So third workbook I am going. Okay, exact name you will give item dot xlsx with the extension name. Okay. Then you close the this bracket, not this bracket. Okay. Then this is coming from which sheet, data is coming from which sheet. You go to this here sheet, data is present in the sheet 1. Okay, so you write the from which sheet the data will come. So write sheet 1. Okay, then exclamation mark, then what data you want to bring. Suppose here quantity I want to bring this data. You can take a range also in place of this. Okay, so that is your C3. Okay, it is a $C $3, you can type also, and when I clicked it has come. Okay, so give a comma for another sheet data will. So better you do one thing, you copy this data. Okay, you paste it here, but you change the file name. Item 1. Item 1 means this file, second file. Okay, so then say all other things will be same. Item 1, the data is present in C3. Okay, so all other things will be same. So here you press enter key. And close the parenthesis. Sorry. Two times it is pasted. So better to type. Okay, same thing will type again. Little bit problem into there. From, then you write the workbook name, that is your, no, before that apostrophe symbol, then you write the file name, that is your, if you have exact file name, item dot xlsx. Okay, then you close the bracket, write the sheet name where the data is present, sheet 1 data is present. Okay, formula must be correct. Okay, so the data is present in sheet 1, it is in C3. Okay, so here we will go and write here sheet 3. Okay, then give a comma for the next one. or the same way you can write, okay, give an apostrophe, then this way, file name is your item 1 dot xlsx, close the bracket, sheet to sheet the data will come, okay, this is again sheet 1, exclamation mark, sheet 3, close the bracket, okay. So now you see, I can show you, see, you means I find difficulty also while writing. So you remember how to write, okay, because it has 3 parts. Data will come from which workbook, which sheet, and which cell. 3 things are there, okay. So, and where to close the bracket, where to keep the comma, that you have to practice it. 1-2 times you will do, you can, it will come to your practice. Now you see what is this 55 result. You go item 1, so it is 10, okay, and item 1 you go here 45. So 45 plus 10, 55. So now we can, for other quantities, so we can drag it now, okay. So here the data is not from the same sheet, data is not from the same sheet, okay. Data is not present in this sheet, data comes from other workbook. That's why in the formula we have used here workbook name. You see item.xlx, you have remembered, I have saved it on the desktop, okay. And this is your another workbook. Here all the both the files are open, you can see this is one workbook and this is another workbook. So 2 workbooks I have created and the data is linked to the third workbook. Okay, this workbooks data can be linked. First one I have shown, data will be linked in both the sheets, same workbook. Here data linked in different workbooks. Okay, so formula is little bit different in the second case. You just remember and practice it, how to write. Nothing difficulty here. First you will write the workbook name, then sheet from which sheet you want to bring the data, then your cell name or cell range, okay, then a comma, same for other. If 2 is there, then I have written 2 times because I am bringing the data from 2 workbooks. If 5 will be there, you write 5 workbooks name and sheet name, okay. Next is your, what is this, sir? Then you go for hyperlinks. This is important, okay. Hyperlink, all of you know, in web pages you are using hyperlink. Hyperlink is a colored and underlined text or graphic which works as a reference to a specific location, document or web page that the user can jump to by clicking the link. Means you know that hyperlink or hypertext, blue color text will be there. When you take the mouse pointer to there, it will take you to another location. So it is a quick way to view and access related information from different sources. Excel enables you to create hyperlinks for many different purposes. Excel enables the hyperlinks to the sheet going to a certain location within the current workbook, linking with external data, opening another document or getting to a specific place in that document, or navigating to a web page in the internet, creating a new Excel file, sending an email to a specific address, linking to a registered data source, okay. And this hyperlink are of 2 types, okay, a relative and absolute. What is a relative hyperlink? Relative hyperlink contains a partial address. Means if the linking you are doing in the same workbook or same worksheet, then it will show a partial address which is relative to the address of the destination file. Relative linking is possible when both the source and destinations files are on the same drive or location. However, a relative link will break if any of the file is moved from its location. Okay, that means suppose the file is in same drive, then it is a relative hyperlink. If we will move the file to another location, D drive, then it will show you the full path. That is your means absolute reference. Absolute means full path and relative means half path. Okay, half or full means if the files are in the same location, then it is relative. instead of showing the full location, it will show you only the part of a location. If it is a different location, then it will show you the full path. That is only relative and absolute hyperlink. Okay. So today we'll see how to insert hyperlink in your document, linking to external data and importing data from external source. This is easy, not difficult. Let us come. Okay. Suppose here quantity is there, price, this worksheet I am doing. Okay. Suppose I will link, if I'll click on this anywhere in the means click, if I'll click in this any cell you take. Okay. If I'll click here, it will take me to this quantity location. So you click here where you want to make a hyperlink, go to insert, then go for hyperlink. Okay. If it is in the same worksheet, you select this, place in this document. Okay. Type the cell reference. Here you can type, that is your C3. Okay. Then if you want to text to display, means anything, you can write here. Suppose switch to quantity or move to any text, whatever it will be suitable for you, quantity column. Okay. Suppose see, move to quantity column. When you see blue color means it becomes a blue color text. When I'll take the mouse pointer, it will change to a hand symbol. Okay. See, and if I'll click here, you see, if whenever I'll click in this, this my cursor will go to this cell. I'm clicking here. Okay. See, suppose here it is my cursor. You see, and when I'll click, the cursor will go to there because this cell is linked to this cell. So in this worksheet, if you want to link any cell with any other cell, you can create a link. Okay. So now is how can you means say link one worksheet with other. Okay. So now let us come here. Here. Suppose if I will show you here quantity in this cell, it will take me to that any other workbook file. So you go for insert, then go for hyperlink. Okay. So type the cell reference. This is your no, you go for existing file or web page. Okay. So any of the web page you open. Now we have created one. Any Excel file I am selecting. Okay. Now see the text becomes blue, underlined. When I'll take the mouse pointer, it will change to hand symbol. But if I'll click now, it will show me that web page which I have linked. Okay, so any web page, any worksheet or workbook you can link here. Clear? So close it. Suppose I hope understood. Once more I am showing. You select the cell where you want to create a link. Go to hyperlink. Okay. Select current folder or existing file or web page, and you select a file which you want to means link with it. Okay. Then click on OK. You can okay. So it will become to purple color means already visited. Okay. The file will open. Clear? So this way one workbook with another workbook you can link together. Okay. Now how can a web page you can insert? So suppose here I want to insert any web page link. Okay. Suppose CBSE website. Clear? In this cell I have written here CBSE. So I will go to insert, then hyperlink. Okay. So go for address here. Here you type which website address. Suppose I'll write here cbse.nic.in. You see here when I'm clicking here, take some. Okay, I made some. Okay, once more. Insert hyperlink. Please, it will not come. You can make HTTP. Beginning, you can add HTTP. Okay. Okay. Now you click here. After some time, you'll see that web page will open in front of you. Okay, 1 minute. It's taking time. I think my net is slow. But if you connect it to the network, any website address you will give as a hyperlink, that address will open here. Processing. Three times I have clicked, 3-4 times, so it's open. So you can find it's open now, one site. Okay. So any web address you will give, and when you click that, that web address will be open for you. Okay. So once more I am telling, any address, suppose it will write here our school address, Kelly School. Okay. And you will go here, insert, then you will go for hyperlink. Okay. You write here address of the school website. Okay. Then it will click on the OK button. Clear? Suppose anything you can write. Suppose you are going for Quora.com, you are watching every time. Before that, if it will not work, you add HTTP. Okay. You see, whenever I'll click, can see that website open. So in this way, you can link any website also, any workbook also, same worksheet also. You can create the links. Okay. So hope understood all of you how to create links. See, same workbook also, same worksheet I have shown one cell to another, one workbook to another one workbook. Then a web address, how can you link in your worksheet? Clear? So if any doubt, it needs practice. If you have computer at home, you practice it. If you don't have, in the doubt class also teachers will show you, see. Otherwise you can call me and ask me, no problem. You watch the video once or twice, you can understand also. Okay, thank you all. Have a nice day.